Hello everyone, welcome back to the lab. So it's been roughly a month since I've done anything for both Twitch and YouTube. I was mainly just taking a break as I posted earlier the month. Uh, been doing well. Everything went fine. Just doing everything, focusing on life, playing video games, just everything but Yu-Gi-Oh, but still going well. This past format is not really fun. I skipped the 3v3 LCS. Just no, don't feel like playing, and didn't play remote duel because exchange was banned. So that's pretty much summarizing what's happening in Yu-Gi-Oh. There's not even like a product being released during the whole October. So I would just be like, I'm taking a break. However, starting November, we have like Phantom Ridge coming within like a day. I will be focusing a lot more on just posting content about Phantom Ridge format, and obviously there's the LCS coming in like 2 weeks, and I will be playing that. Most likely streaming it. Haven't decided yet, but focus on the channel. You'll probably see. Um, so I guess when So this is technically the first video for November, just to start the month, just to like everyone being like I've seen a lot of people requesting about like my current dragon list. So I was like, might as well just do a profile about what I've even I didn't really play, but I still have my build updated like every time because I just still want to make it good. So let me just do a quick profile about what has changed, what hasn't changed about my dragon, and I think it's probably a fun approach because it's still like different than what majority of people are seeing or playing in the current format. So I guess let's start. Um, Pretty much, it's if you pay attention to the channel, if you pay attention to what I played since like June, you will know this is the exact same list. Well, majority of them are the same. Making end board is trying to make VFD. Uh, and unlike the other couple version that's playing currently, that trying to end with like Buster Luck with negates. This one just mainly focused on getting VFD go through and like think about like because how the format was. At the beginning the format was smoke grenades, then smoke grenade kind of decreased a little bit. Now everyone just trying to like hand trap each other and focus on lower ceiling board, right? Just how the format is. Because of the nature of like that, cards such as Droplet or especially Droplet has a significant decrease in usage in the whole format. Therefore, VFD don't really have any counters to it. Because whenever I'm making VFD, usually end with like Appaloosa VFD plus maybe a Savage, or most likely a Savage. So this combo, like I'm not losing to Imperm or Gamma during my opponent's standby phase. So once VFD is resolved, you should be able to win, right? That's the idea. Main deck, it's pretty much the 90% the same. Safer, babies, rockets. I had a Magna, because the way I play it started to be a little bit different than before. I'll probably show a couple test hand and show how it works. Same thing, metal, Rose Dragon package. I was using the Rose Dragon package before, like it was even being played in the other version. Um, my Rose is actually an extender since I have way more Dragon Tuner existing in the whole deck. And I don't feel like playing one because playing one means if you draw it, you actually kind of brick with it since your Red Rose now has no effect. And now Red Rose is just a complete brick. And playing one plus two makes sure like your right rolls will never be a brick if you draw one. If you draw both of them out of the 60 card deck, then you're just unlucky for that one specific game. Then Brotor Levy, Tempest, Draco, that's the package for the VFD. I added Lens Phalanx. I will explain it later a little bit. Vision, still Vision. The unexpected die targets, as usual. Field spells, Lens, Chaos Space, Quick Launch, Unexpected Die, 1 for 1, Reborn, or Lexi Guard Dragon, and a quarter of the whole deck being hand traps. So, uh, Couple questions. Why still 60, not 40? Had a big debate with Cody before for the past 3 months, probably. Um, I don't know. Maybe 40 is better, but I have no idea what to cut to make this one 40. Whenever I do that, I just don't feel like the deck is as feeling good as what I was playing before. So that's one. Two is just like I like to have everything in the deck. So I can play differently based on what kind of different situation it is. Um, Pretty much that's it. So I still try to have everything because think about it, there's lands. Your my ROM can grab both Ravine and lands depends on the situation. My Safer has a lot more targets to potentially grab. I've even like Safer grabbed Ryros before, like what Wyros, not Ryros. Um, then things like those. Uh, 14 hand traps taking 15 spots. I really love Fantaz in the deck because Fantaz just able to fix your hand, like putting the few bricks back to the deck. And but however, Fantaz is really like conflicting with the hand traps in the format, where Gamma is probably the strongest, following by Nibiru then Imperm. Imperm just the fact it plays around 3T, so it's like better than every other hand trap. Where Fantaz kind of conflicting with Gamma and Imperm. So I just like also Phantasm being a dragon actually helps a lot, but I just can't have it. So I have to cut it. Really love Phantasm as a card, but I just can't really play based on how awkward the format is. Um, Fitting like a quarter out of the 60, well, is equivalent to about 9/40. So that's the ratio I would like to have if I'm playing the 40 version. But realistically, I can't see myself really cutting it down to 31 cards for the main engine. Therefore, I just keep it 60. Is it better? Not necessarily. Probably not even better than whatever the 40 card version being played. I just love playing this version. That's it. Extra does the same. That hasn't changed for 3 months. Yeah, about that. No, wait, no. I played this extra deck since what the end of June. So it's 4 to almost 5 months. Uh, Same thing. If you're not sure about a VFD combo, I will probably show it really quick after finish the decks. Silage is whatever. Let me start with backwards. Like the A back row removal just because there's a 60 card pile needs something to deal back roll. So I maxed it out. Three Lancia. Lancia just like in my opinion the best hand trap in the side outside the ones I've already named. Not necessarily much better than draw, but if you do somehow combo, you resolve the combo of Lancia Gamma. That feels pretty good. So because that I ended up choosing Lancia over draw. Drag down Callbauer for going first because there's just a little bit too many hand traps in this current format. Drag down, I played it in Noble along with Exchange, so I know how I feel like how good this card is. Can't really play Exchange in this one, not because I'm not playing like I'm not even playing remote duel, so it doesn't even matter. For this deck, for exchanges, like I have too many hand traps in the main, so there are a lot of situations I might have to, if I play exchange, I might have to even pass a hand trap to my opponent, or I just can't even play it. So I know just like I can't really play exchange. Therefore, drag down is like the one of the better choice. It's slightly loose to draw, but just depends on like how you think you want to play against it. The Buster Log version, like compared to the other version, I still don't like the other version. I think the ending board is so fragile. You put so many things on Savage, and the ending board is not even necessarily better in my opinion. It's like let me see, the ceiling is a little bit too low. You rip one, make a Buster Lock with two negates where sometimes you just don't even guarantee you're winning against some specific deck or the weird rogue version, whatever in the format. So, but in this one, having knowledge, like after resolving Trish and making a VFD is just slightly better. Then let me see. That's pretty much the main deck or the whole deck. I will probably do a couple test hands to show people whoever not really familiar with the version, because this is the version that I rarely see people even play in the past whole 3 months. As we see, we that's an average hand. Three engine cards, one or two relatively bricky one, plus two hand traps. Fits the ratio perfectly. Like this, like obviously, this is not like it's not a bad hand, but it's not like an amazing hand, obviously. So, just so I can show everyone how the VFD. Let me just do a single chaos space. Show you the VFD. Do I even banish this? Might as well. Nice. Never draw good things. Never. uh, the reason I play two vision now, even there's a lot of draw in the format, just because it make your ROM play around like Gamma. So because I don't have access to Tracer, yeah, I'm grabbing Ravine. If I do, I grab Lance. Since Ravine does cost a lot of things, and this hand doesn't really do it, it doesn't show it, but I think the next hand I'll probably show you some like tricky plays I've been doing. So this will grab Tracer. Uh, what did I pitch? Gamma. I probably should pitch Black to make a one core combo. So forget about every other cards in my hand at this point. I'm just running Chaos Space. So this is where this version is like different than the other one, because you actually don't put out any negates before Fiber. Theoretically you can, but if you do a single Chaos Space you don't. So therefore, Fiber is actually a very crucial choke point to a lot of the games I've been played. Uh, this hand doesn't really show it, but next hand I'll try to show how I try to fix this problem. Like a lot of people try this VFD build and their Fiber got Gamma or Nibiru, and they be like, well, can't really play afterwards. So so they gave up this build. However, it's not really that. In some specific hands, you can actually do different things. Uh, oh wait, I have Lovey already. Oh, you know what? I'll just uh, well, grab something random because I have Lovey already. Also, because I'm playing solo mode. My opponent doesn't have an extra deck, therefore it doesn't let me resolve Fusion Trish. Just pretend it's there. Pretend I'm resolving it. I probably should show a better hand. Yeah, since my opponent don't really have an extra deck, the Fusion Trish won't be able to activate. So ideally, the Trish will banish. Where is it? Where is it? Banish Tempest and two other cards from my opponent. Tempest will grab me Draco. Then Draco will be special summoned to where app lose a point to. I'm just like pretend this is Draco. Then this will trigger the second summon, Resolve Garden to revive Chaser. Then you do 4/1 into Crockle. Crockle draw. Nice. Then UNS VD. In some specific hands, if you have like one more extender, such as a Wolaxic or Dragon, you revive a Tracer, then you can make a Savage with it. So this is pretty much the like, basic combo. Doesn't look that good, but I can show you a couple deviation it could be. Now is this hand. Uh, Why am I just breaking so hard tonight? Can I show this? Let me see. Summon top. Oh, no, I prefer to show a hand with access to. Let me see. This one's possible. So there are a couple tricky things I can do with the build. One of them is be like, uh, so for example, you already have access to Tracer, like you raw open it, or you have a quick launch. The way I like to do is making a Savage as early as I can. It sounds very weird, but it's very possible to do it just based on how many extender exist in the deck. So, like this hand, I can go things like this. Just you make a Savage. So this is one, two, three, four. You make it a Savage on the fifth summon. Try to bait out what's possible negate existing. The Savage are only gonna have one, but one's enough. Usually it can like force your opponent to just like nib or gamma here. After that, you just do some random single card combo and yeah. So for example, like this hand, if everything go well, I can just go quick launch, um, another tracer. We'll have an engraver so they don't banish the tracer. This is why I end with playing the Lance package as well. Since even I grab the Ravine can give me another Tracer, but I just don't have a way to summon it. Also costs a lot of cards in my hand. Therefore, having Lance will be able to just do fun things like this. Fiber is still relatively a choke point. See, for this version and the other version, if your opponent just have two hand traps, you are dead no matter what happens. So just don't comment saying anything. Oh, what if your opponent just go like um uh, gamma nib on your fiber? It's like, yeah, you dead no matter what version you're playing, right? So and once you get to like Appaloosa Savage, you're just not gonna lose to almost everything. Like once you get to this point, you can almost tell your combo's not being interrupted, and you're most likely able to end with something. Uh, so yeah, this is just a way of I'm playing the deck because now you can just banish special and start with LP. I haven't really touched the other version. I just never like it. Therefore, well, one big reason is like the other version has a lot more bricks in my opinion. Like, um, this version, this one's 60, right? So you have less chance drawing your Lance Phalanx. Even you do draw it, because I do play Ravine, so drawing Lance isn't bad at all. I'm just gonna Ravine grab, um, I'm just gonna Rom grab Ravine anyway. So drawing Lance is absolutely fine. Phalanx, since I'm not like guaranteed resolving Lance, drawing Phalanx isn't even bad either. Since I'm playing two white rolls, drawing white rolls isn't bad. Red rolls sometimes could be bricky, but most likely I will use like I actually abuse ROM second effect quite a lot because ROM second effect enable you summon a dragon from your hand. It just cannot be used as link material, but you can synchro with it. So if I open red, let me see if I can just randomize into a hand where I open red rolls. It's out of 60 cards. That's pretty unlikely. It only happens in tournament, not when I'm testing. Where's the red rose one? I want to see it. Well, you shouldn't see this too often anyway. I mean, you can still combo with this hand, so. Ah, here's the red rose. So this hand, let's see. sometimes you just have to be smart with a lot of things. Maybe I'm not smart here. Yeah, maybe I'm not. I think I'm one monster short. Um, didn't know some yet. I think I'm one monster short. Huh. Well, I did a normal summon yet, so I guess I'm not making savage. So this one, like, since I did a normal summon, what realistically I can do is these two into savage. On summon of savage, make it vision 1, savage 2. So even they nip on me, I still have a vision left. And I haven't normal summon yet. But since I want to show you what Rom able to do, right? Let me see. Use the striker dragon. I should. Huh. Do this. So Romulus. Well, this is not the ideal way of showing with this specific hand. But I'm just showing you like what Romulus can do. Uh, use Divine Lens, get Phalanx. This is definitely not the ideal way. See, here I can just trigger Romulus effect and bring out the Red Rose with Rom's second effect. Then going to cross. And I can end with the combo without even using Viper. However, this is not the way you should be doing with this specific hand. I'm just showing what you can do with ROM in some situation. So yeah, this is a tricky thing you can do with Romulus. Uh, like you can bring out a tuner that you just gonna synchro with instead of Link. The other way is like if you start with black metal plus other things, you can bring out a thing, then banish it for red eyes, which is sometimes still fine. I've done things where it'd be like I make a Romulus chilling 1, Savage chilling 2, then no matter what my opponent like Nib or Gamma on that Romulus gonna resolve chilling 1, bring out a monster, then I banish that monster, summon red eyes, bring back a tuner, make fiber to combo. So um, if you look at the deck at the first, you will think this is like a worse version than the current one. In fact, after I've been playing, I actually do summon Savage early quite often, and therefore I think this is still just as good as the other version. Just because there are more cards, more variants, therefore it's a little bit harder to pilot it compared to other one. Let me see if I can have. I think I drew. Let me see. I think one time I remember this one specific hand where I think this was my opening, right? Right. This was the 5 and yeah. Um, do not shuffle. All right. Let me turn. So I think this is like one of my opening hand that I actually remember quite well. Um, as you see, average ratio: 2 hand traps, 2 engine parts, and a brick. Very average. Fits the exact ratio of my deck. I think what I did was normal. Make this. Oh, I have to choose no for the. My opponent only had a gamma, if I remember correct. I did Rom 1. Uh, nope. And obviously my what's called my vision draw was just terrible. Expected. Chaos Space and the Noctivision never give me good cards. See, because I chain blocked with Vision, that's why my ROM didn't get what's called it didn't get gammaed. But I think what happened was my fiber got gammaed as expected. But I still end with comboing and finish a relatively good board. Let me see what I did. Bring out Tracer. I think. So I think what happened next was I fiber effect got gammaed. I was debating if I want to ash it, but I realized it's still not ideal if I ash it, and I have follow ups in the graveyard, so I just let it go. Then because I had Bro Tour in the graveyard, I raw opened it. Bro Tour fucked. Uh, what did I do afterwards? Hmm. Oh wait, I targeted the wrong thing, didn't I? Target. All right, I targeted Gamma. What actually happened? What did I actually do? I don't quite remember honestly. I think I got. Huh? What did I actually do? Let me see. Wait, was this my actual hand or not? Yeah, well, the spice is definitely not target your opponent's gamma and search your driver. That's for sure. What did I actually do? I don't quite remember. I probably searched White Dragon. No, was this my actual hand? Did I know something? Wait a second. Feel something wrong here. Oh, I think I had a quick launch instead of Ash. Let me see. I think what I did was I searched Y rolls. I quick launch for Tracer. I opened quick launch instead of the second game. Let me redo this. Oops, probably should edit that part out. I think my opening was actually this. Oops, should edit that part out. All right, nothing happened earlier. Yeah, I think this was my opening hand. Yes. So same thing as earlier. Oh wait, then my opponent didn't have a gamma. Oh fuck. All right, so started normal into this. Chain block 1, 2. Let me see. Um, Did I have Tracer? I did have Tracer. I think I got Lens. Yeah, I got Lens. Yeah, I didn't get Ravine this game because I had Quick Launch and that's Tracer. Yeah, why I'm remembering the Gamma was because I vision into the Gamma. I will be like, yeah, of course, Vision never give me good cards. I think that's what I remember. That's why I thought I have two Gammas, but in fact I only have one. I think my actual hand was this, and my fiber here got gammaed. And I decided to let it go because I'm able to afford it. Pro Tour summons back, and I was like, Pro Tour, make sure I choose the right target. Pitch the Gamma. Instead of searching Black and White Dragon, I actually search White Rolls for this specific game. Because searching Black and White Dragon, that's two monsters. But searching White Rolls, if I'm like synchro summoning to Rose Maiden, Maiden gonna flow it back. That's still two monsters. So it's the same. However, grabbing White Rolls here means I have potential ability to safer to LP into safer and safer grab baby black baby and white instead. So this is just a sequence, and I think this way is better. I quick launch into the tracer, then bring out the viral. Let me see. Did I do anything at this point? Nope. 4 and 1 into 5. 5 effect. And then was this end? Let me think. Here it was that. This and this. Make OP strike. Why I just feel it's. Maybe I didn't open quick launch. Maybe it was Wolexic or Dragon. Maybe it was actually Wolexic or Dragon. What did I actually do? Whatever. I think here I went. Let me see. This is 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters. But I didn't make Appaloosa for this game for some reason. So I just got these two. LP into LP into safer grab white. This is piss the tracer back. This is 9 and 4 for 1 9. Yes. So this is Trish. Summon 1. No, 1 2. All right. Trish. It was Wolexic or Dragon instead of everything else. I remember now. And whatever banish. Tempest gave me nothing. Something I just couldn't even summon anymore. At this point, Garden. So that's one. 4, 4, 1. Croco and White Dragon. I don't remember what I drew because I turn on the not shuffling on, so I'm drawing the top 2 cards of my deck. Uh, I think I don't quite remember what I actually drew for that actual game. So, well, it's whatever day. Yeah, I think this is what I ended with for that specific game after I got Gamut. My opening hand wasn't that good, but it definitely wasn't bad. I turned on the non-shuffle mode on, so that's why you just see I drew these cards, but I forgot what I drew. Something not useful, not hand traps. And I still end with VFD plus Savage after I got Gamma on Fiverr. So yeah, it's like it does show the deck is able to do a lot of things. Uh, like for example against hand trap, I think as good as the other one. I still don't have an answer which one is like significantly better than the other one. I think they're relatively the same. I just love this version. Theoretically, this one has less bricks compared to the other ones. The other one has what rocket synchron because they don't run ravine, so both lance and phalanx are bricks. Then there is the Buster Whelp, or because they only run one white roll, so they both of the rose dragons are kind of bricks. Then, well, if you run Cuban smoke grenade steel, those are bricks. And whatever the field spell like boost sector, that's also sort of brick. This version, yes, there are still relatively like similar bricks. Like these 2 rockets, the red rolls, Tempest, Draco, Phalanx, Vanillas. Yes, the ratio wise the same, but this specific version able to utilize those garnets, quote unquote garnets, a little bit better. In my opinion, the real garnets in the deck is just Driver. Even Driver, it's like still a cost for Chaos Space if I do draw it. Therefore, yeah, this is the profile. Haven't really posted anything for like a month, so this is just a quick recap for what happened, what I done in the past months, and my updated Dragon list. Will this even change? No. Is this better than the other version? Not necessarily. Do I like this version more than the other one? Absolutely yes. So yeah, hope you like it. It's still a long video. Starting soon, early November, I will start streaming and posting videos again. So feel free to pay attention to both the YouTube and Twitch channels, focusing what's happening in the lab. So that's it. That's for the video. Hope you like it. Uh, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share to your friends who's also might be interested. I will be posting more content in the future in the lab. See ya.